Highways are subjected to high level of traffic stresses regularly. The vertical compressive stress is maximum on the pavement surface directly under the wheel load and is equal to the contact pressure under the wheel. Layer system concept was developed for stress distribution on the flexible pavement. There are 6 layers, namely embankment and subgrade under earthwork, granular subbase GSB under subbase course, wet mix macadam WMM and dense bituminous macadam DBM under subbase, and bituminous concrete BC under wearing surface course. Due to the ability to distribute the stresses to a larger area in the shape of a truncated cone, the stresses get decreased at the lower layers by grain-to-grain transfer through the points of contact in the granular structure. Let us understand the brief functions of the pavement layers. Embankment. Embankment is constructed to raise the grade line of a highway above the existing ground level. The profile is raised to keep the subgrade above the groundwater table, to prevent damage to pavement due to surface and capillary water. At the same time, it maintains the design standards of the highway with respect to the vertical alignment. Subgrade. Subgrade is an integral part of the road pavement as it acts as the foundation for the pavement layers, thus provides the required support to the pavements from beneath. To ensure a stable, long-lasting and maintenance-free roadway, the subgrade is required to be constructed using certain proven materials and procedures that provide satisfactory results. Granular subbase. It's a granular layer that is provided above subgrade. It functions primarily as a structural support, that is, load transmission to subgrade. Moreover, it also minimizes the intrusion of fines from the subgrade into the pavement structure, improves drainage of surplus free water coming from surface through percolation and groundwater through capillary rise, which can decrease the strength of the pavements. Wet mix macadam. WMM transmits the load from the bituminous layer to the subbase. This layer functions as upper subbase and lower granule base course. Dense bituminous macadam DBM is the most important pavement layer as it provides characteristics such as friction, smoothness, noise control and shoving resistance. In addition, it prevents the entrance of excessive quantities of surface water into the underlying layers. Bituminous concrete BC takes care of the wear and tear of the pavement surface due to the traffic movement. BC is the highest quality of construction in group of black top surfaces. The texture of bituminous concrete mix is finer to facilitate smooth riding surface. The cohesive layer prevents water to penetrate to DBM layer. Each of these layers is made up of predefined mix of suitable raw materials. Embankment, soil. Subgrade, soil. GSB, soil plus aggregates. WMM, soil plus aggregates. DBM, bitumen plus aggregates. BC, bitumen plus aggregates. It is highly imperative that raw materials used in the construction should be tested in conformance with appropriate standards. Broadly, the quality control tests can be classified as laboratory tests and field tests. Laboratory tests. All raw materials used for construction are strictly in accordance with the requirements of prescribed specifications, and therefore field laboratories are made available at various locations depending upon length of stretch. Field laboratories are equipped with adequate equipment and personnel in order to carry out all required tests and quality control work as per specifications. Categorizing the various tests for each layer under the head of different raw materials. 1. Tests for soil. 2. Tests for aggregates. 3. Test for bitumen. 4. Tests for bituminous mix. Field tests. It is important to carry out the field dry density test to check the compactness of the layer which has been prepared. If the desired compaction is not achieved, then the process of rolling for further compaction is continued. In this module, we are going to understand the step-by-step process of the various important laboratory and field tests.